Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the Samsung 21 Ultra 5G Galaxy. Just arrived. Do a little bit of an unboxing for you and try and show you what you get in the box. Now, this is really annoying because they put these stupid stickers on the side here, so there's no way of actually kind of taking them off properly without damaging the box, which is really frustrating. So just a little nitpick there. It kind of screws the resale value if you want to sell it off again. So what's actually in the box? Let's have a look. So in the box I get this plastic screen protector thing that goes on top. Here she is, guys. That is a massive phone. That is absolutely a chunky beast. I'm actually filming on the S10 Plus at the moment. And, oi! Sorry, I nearly dropped that son of a bitch. You can believe it. This is a monster of a phone. This is like... I'll post the aspect ratios, but this is just like a simple unboxing. So it comes with this protective film here, and another kind of, I would say, fabric shitty protector. Look at that. It's got bubbles all over it, air bubbles everywhere. So I'll be scrapping that and adding, sorry, this one here, which you can get really cheap off Amazon. And I will be replacing that straight away, because like if you look at this thing here, how is that going to protect the phone if you kind of drop it? I mean, look at it. It's like this flimsy plastic stuff. So I'm not going to bother with that. And yeah, on the back here we have another protective layer. So we take that one off. And here, I don't know if you can see that properly. Filming from one Samsung onto another phone. There is kind of a, they call it like the special matte black, phantom black. That's it, I think it's called. And this is actually really cool because on the old ones, it had more of a glass sort of back, and that would scratch very easily. So it's nice that they have this kind of matte thing going on. So all I need is some protection for this. But if you look quite closely, I don't know if you could see that, there is, appears to be a little bit, sorry, I'll try and focus on the image there. That's a bit weird. I don't think it's broken, but it looks like very, maybe it's just a shot. But it looks a bit unflushed, and shit, guys, there seems to be some little bit of damage here. Scratches. No, okay, it's dust. Yeah, basically the point of the fact is that you have to be really careful with this, because it will like scratch up. Ah, okay, so there is a plastic on top already, but I've already ordered like a proper casing for that goes on top. But if I compare this now, I'm filming on S10 right now, and this thing is like a weighty monster. It just feels like almost twice as heavy, I would say. So because it's just so bulky and beast-like. So, and the thing you got to take into mind as well, even with the S10 Pro, sorry, which is what I'm filming on, the you got to have fairly big hands. I've quite lucky. I've got fairly chunky hands, so I can keep this in one hand and sort of navigate through it a lot. So that's pretty cool. But aesthetically, it's pretty nice. The only thing that is kind of what people might consider a downgrade is that you don't have a jack anymore on these phones. And what really gets to me, and they seem to do it better on the iPhones, is that they still only have these like one ports here for your sound. So they don't have two of these things here. I can focus on that. They're only having one. Why can't they just add another one to make it sound better when you're playing directly from your phone for such an expensive piece of kit? I mean, these things are over $1,000, yeah. So, I mean, why can't they have those? And yeah, so done away with the jack. We don't have that anymore. So you're gonna have to, if you want to use this thing, you're gonna have to buy an adapter. I've bought an adapter, like a USB to jack adapter. So yeah, that's one thing. But also we have an expansion slot at the bottom. So we can add an additional SD card to it. They've also seemed to have like done away with the sound control buttons here, which kind of, yeah, I kind of missed that a little bit. Maybe I'm being a bit moany, but that seems to have gone as well. So there's no more of these sound control toggle buttons. And here on the side, I think these are the toggle buttons. They switched around to here. So I know I used to like the Samsung having them like here, so you can put it better in the hand. But again, I don't want to like complain. It's just you have to get used to like different setups. And actually now what they've done is they've moved the camera. So up on the S10 Plus, which is what I had, or still have, they have it up here, but now they've moved the camera directly in the middle, and it's barely visible. But again, I can't understand, because on the One Plus and stuff like that, they've actually like integrated the cameras within the phones, so it pops up, so you can have a completely bezel-less experience. So for me, it's a little bit like okay. So why isn't that the case? But what they seem to have done is they've removed more of the bezel, as you can see. Like on my S10 Plus, there's still quite a lot of bezel here. Like everybody wants bezel-less nowadays in 2021, especially in June 2021. So that's pretty much it for the actual phone itself. It's just like to show you what it's like out of the box, how it comes packed and stuff, and how it feels in your hand. It's like a weighty monster. I'm gonna like properly put a cover on this thing and make sure it's protected, because if you don't, you're really taking risks. You're kind of fine buying, because these things are really delicate. I'm going to do lots of tests with this phone. I'm going to do video camera tests, and I'm going to do some comparisons and do other things to like check this flagship out and see if it's like up to scratch. But anyway, also just before we go, what else do we get in the box? I have this other box here. It's like practically nothing in the box, right? So you get the phone. Okay. What do I have? I have a charge cable. So that's interesting, because I hear that there was no charge cable, but they don't include the fast adapter for fast charging, which kind of sucks, really, right? If you're paying for this kind of phone, or even if you get it on your contract like I did. Yeah, you kind of expect this kind of price range to have like a proper, fast charging adapter. I mean, I can use my previous one, it's not a problem, but like if you're selling off the old one, you're going to have to sell it with the adapter, right? So it's like, what do you do now? Do you go out and buy another adapter? You just have a cable, so you won't have like proper fast charging. I don't think so. It doesn't state that. No, just some like made in China. I don't know. You also get this, which is for your expansion slot. So that expansion slot here is actually just for the micro SIM card. Actually, there's just one expansion. So it appears you don't even actually get an SD expansion slot either. So you just get the US Type C and the actual SIM card slot. That's it. So there's a lot of things that you're getting taken off from this phone, but I'm not interested about that. What I'm interested about is like how this thing is with the camera, because if you look on the back, you've got one, two, three, four, five lenses. I think the top one's like ultra lens. Then you have the wide lens, so ultra wide, wide lens, standard. I don't know what these two other lenses are, but then you have your front camera, which shoots in 4K, 16 megapixels, by the way, and these are up to 100. So this is the reason why I'm interested in this phone, purely because of the camera. Like apparently it's like the best there is at the moment. There is like a constant competition between this and the iPhone 12, uh, you know, Pro. But I don't know. I used to be an iPhone lover, but I've switched to Samsung for the last 4 or 5 years, and seem to like the fluidity and the fact that you can like do a lot of stuff and change things and like have a developer mode and all these different things. So anyway, that was the unboxing. If you liked the video, please leave some thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, I'll keep them coming. Like I say, I'll do more tests with the video, see what it's like to film, etc. Okay, thank you.